Hey guys, Bree here. So today is a What's Up Love Wednesday, and every Wednesday we do a new Peanuts cutout. And if you purchase the Peanuts cutout between Wednesday and Thursday, you get a chance to join us for Plinko on Saturday. You just get a chance to win some free goodies. A lot of the times I put some Peanut stuff that I find, at Target or wherever, Five Below. I got some stuff yesterday. I found some stuff at Hobby Lobby, and we just do some giveaways, okay? So pretty much that's it. This does come with these little backer pieces, so this would be like a shelf sitter, but it'll just kind of lean backwards. Y'all, if you want information on how to get it, just go ahead and comment home down below, and that will send you a message to your messenger, and you should be good, okay? You should be able to grab it from there. If not, you can always find it on my cutout site, spoiledbybrie.com, and it should be under recently added. Okay? All right, I have now sent over my live video over to the broadcast channel, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have to do brown. I think that's all I need is brown and yellow. Because Snoopy, we're going to paint him white. Let's go ahead and do both of these white real quick. It'll just make it a lot easier. So I do have some white paste here. And I meant to grab, I thought I did, but I guess not, some sponges. Let me see, do I have one in here? I have one. That's it. I have one in here. I have the whole bag out on the table from when my dad was over painting. Hello. All right. Do you have those letters separately? What do you mean? What letters? These letters? All right. So we're going to get both of these down. And I'm going to go ahead and start with Snoopy, just because sometimes if you do a little bit too much paste, it kind of fills in those score lines. So I just wanted to test out Snoopy first, but it actually looks really good. I'm just going to dab. That way we get the outline all the way around, okay? Snoopy, we're going to color him in white anyway, because the outline will be in black. So this works out just fine. Okay, I am going to set that aside because we're going to paint the background of the home as well. All right. No, I do not. Do I have this separate? No. I don't. So I'm going to let that dry real quick. Let's just go ahead and paint this while I have the white out. But if you send me a message on what it is that you're looking for, I can see if it's something that I can get for you. Okay? Or edit the file to make it for you, okay? Okay. So we're going to do the outline or the very back part real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and do the back in white. Since our house is red, I figured I'll do black letters, but that means we'll need to do the white background, okay? Oh, plane was delayed. Oh, man. Well, safe travels. I hope you guys had so much fun. I just came across your post that you were leaving. I was like, oh, that was fast. You're already at the airport now. It's like, I just read that you were getting ready to head out. All right. I kind of got some underneath there. Oh, thank you, Terry. All right, on the house, I really just need to go around. I don't have to use up all of my paste. For the center part here, just because it's going to get covered. I mean, same thing with the letters. It's going to get covered up, but it's a little bit harder to avoid all the parts of the letters because they're a little bit smaller, right? At least this has a big chunk in the center we really don't have to cover up. All right, let's see. I'm so glad. Yes, you guys, it does help. Let me know. I mean, I love to hear what you guys like. And if you like our Watts of Love Wednesday, you'll give it a little hearts down there. Hit the little heart button. I think you should just share it with a friend too. Tell them, like, look, this is what we're doing next week. So get your transfers and be ready. All right, so I did paint that. Not a very good paint job, but it's painted. I have my black paste here. I also have these guys. These are pretty much dry. So I'm going to go in real quick. I am going to paint in our Charlie Brown shirt. I am just using a paint marker. I'm using the Posca pens. Sometimes I just do find that it's a little bit easier for me to do it this way versus getting out all of my paint colors or my paste colors, but it's really up to you. Sometimes I feel like this is just a little bit faster, but sometimes I don't know where my pens are at. So I don't have a choice but to use my chalk stuff. All right, we painted his socks yellow as well. We're going to go and paint his shoes. And then the last thing we do need to paint is going to be skin color. And I will have to use chalk for that. I usually take a little bit of white and a little bit of camel. But I do think Dune should work as well. I actually have been using vanilla lately. I did forget camel. Let me grab that. Oh, I do have Dune. Let me see. Maybe Dune is a little bit orange. And it's probably bad. It's fine. Let's grab a color tray. And a stir stick. I can't help it, but I love it. Yeah, I did have my pens back there for a while, but I do still have them back here. Some of them. All right, we're just going to do a little tiny dab of vanilla. And the tiniest little bit of camel. And we're just going to do a little mixy here. All right. Close that on up. And I'm going to get a paintbrush. Let's see. I think all my really good paintbrushes are still out there. Let me dab this in a little bit of water. All right, so I'm going to take this and we're just going to paint his whole face in. Don't forget his ears. I'm going over his eyes, over his little hair, his nose. Because all of those will be covered back up with the black paste when we use the transfer. Okay, so getting his hands over here. And don't forget his legs. Okay. All right. I think we are good. Let's wash that out in our new little fun contraption over here. All right, so I'm going to let those dry for a second. We'll add some wax to it. But let's go ahead and paint our thing here. We're going to paint this in red. This is actually cherry. Let's see. I know, so the ones that I have, these Posca pens that I have are fine tip. Well, they're 0.7, but it's a pretty good little, they really had to focus in there. Can you see it? Compared to the Sharpie ones, this is really hard to try and show you. Compared to the Sharpie ones, so the Sharpie ones are a little bit more flexible, like the tip does bend kind of like a brush, but this particular Posca one does not bend at all, so it's pretty sharp there. I know, poor Charlie Brown. Okay, so this is going to be super cute, y'all. It does come with all of the ones from the minis. It'll come like this. So check it out. I've got all your minis in there. Okay, and then I've got your letters, the HME, the house, and then the little backer pieces, and then the home. Okay, so it'll come like this. And like I said, if you get it today or tomorrow, you will get to play Plinko. And I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, but I did get some fun prizes for our grand prize. That we'll just swap those out as we can. And see how many grand prizes are won this week. Okay, let's put that in the water, close this on up. All right, let's go ahead and add the wax and our black paste. So I'm going to wax Charlie Brown. I'm going to wax Snoopy. We will also wax the house here in a little bit once it dries. I can go ahead and put it there. Let's grab our letters. We can go ahead and paint our letters while those are drying. All right, I can go ahead and cut this as well since I'm done with the white. I'm going to cut that top part off, and let's just go ahead and use this for the black piece. There you go. That's okay. Well, now you can just win one. I do have to get out of the house occasionally. But when I do, Robert prefers to probably just let me stay at home. Because when I get out, I'm just like, ooh, I should go here. I should go there. I wonder what they have. Let me go see what they have. Every time. And my intention is not always to buy. It is to go and see the stuff. Right? Y'all hit that heart button for me and say hello if you are on. All right. Those are painted now. Now let's get our transfers. Oh, that might be what I forgot to grab. The transfers. How did I do that? Who knows? Let me grab the transfers. All right, I have to do another snowman soon. Which one do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to do the regular snowman? Do you want me to do the snow girlfriend, the snow woman? Do you want me to do the grandpa, the grandma? Which one do y'all want to see? All right, so this is the transfer of all of the minis. This has been out since what, February or March, April, May? April. It's been out since April. All right. We've got Snoopy. Okay. I made 2 orders yesterday, and my second, somehow they rang up differently after they showed on my invoice. Yeah, hopefully it's all good. I can promise you they will get it fixed, for sure. Because that's odd. Oh, I thought I got really lucky and put it down the first try, like in the perfect spot, y'all. Almost. Okay, so we have those down on our little wood cutouts here. We're going to grab the black paste. I do like to use a multi-tool. I just feel like I do have a lot more control with the multi-tool. Okay, so we're just going to apply our black paste over these. So that way we can get our little outline. Okay, and let's go ahead and pull that off. See, it just comes together. So cute. Yeah, that is super odd. Okay. Oops. Let's get this all done. Now I've got to finish up the face. And then the only thing left is to glue it all together. But I also need to do the lines on the house. See? How cute! Okay. Not quite dry yet. I'm going to let that finish drying. Now there is a smaller piece, this piece right here, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and paint it. Okay, I'm going to paint it, and I definitely already threw away. I already threw away my sponge because I forgot. But I think I'm just going to paint this top part black. And I'll paint the bottom part white. Maybe I should have done it opposite, but it's okay. We're already here. So this is kind of like a little planter box that's going to be there on the bottom. Let's grab the white. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs. I don't know that you can hear them since I have the microphone on, but I think Grayson keeps going in and out of the backyard. My sister-in-law's here helping today, so that's great. He did not want to take a nap. That little helper of mine. I think it would be cute to put like some little flowers. I'm trying to think, what transfer do we have that has like really small flowers? What transfer? Think. The one from last month has some small ones. What else? Can you guys think of anything else? All right, let's go ahead and do this one. Let me grab my surface wax. Okay. Add that wax on here. Let's see. Hi, Carolyn. By the way, you guys, I don't know if y'all saw, if you follow Chalkateur on Facebook, did you see them chalk on a plant today, like on the actual leaves? I thought that was pretty funny. The spring flowers, is it tiny? I don't remember off the top of my head what it looks like. All right, so when we do this one, we want to avoid Snoopy's ear hanging down the center there. So we just got to get up real close. And then we'll have to just add our own little line where his ear is at. Which is fine. Easy enough, just you don't even have to draw a straight line. Alright, so I'm going to pull this up. We may not even need to do the second part on the bottom, right? Because, let me show you. This other little piece is going to go down there. See, it's going to go right here. And it barely, it's just like right on there. A little daisy and stuff like that. Where they chalked on his beard. I know, it's crazy. So, it was actually the Chalk Studio, Carolyn. The Chalk Studio, he was the director of design, I think. They were funny. Now they have a Wednesday segment. So after last week doing it on the beard, this week they chalked on the plant a leaf, and so now they're calling it Will It Chalk Wednesdays. Will It Chalk Wednesdays. That was funny. I'm glad they're doing that because I think that's pretty clever. All right. Let me see. I feel like I need, maybe this one will work. I'm just going to kind of draw the line across. And here, I'm just going to draw a line down on the sides. That's it. Just a little bit, so that way I can glue it all together, okay? All right, let's glue. Where is my home piece? Let's see. I think I can put it in the H and the M. Seems like that ought to work. Now, to keep it straight is going to be the question. We'll find out. All right. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue in here. I'm just using the Aleene's glue. Okay. Get my little brush. I like to spread out the glue. It just helps to dry a little bit quicker, I find. Where's the other piece? Oh, it's on there. Don't mind me. Okay. Let's do this one over here. And we're going to let those dry. Okay, while those are drying, let's bring in our other goodies. Okay. I hope you guys are doing good today. It's actually really nice outside today. Like, it is still kind of hot, but it's pretty nice. Let me do these letters first, and then I'll come back and I'll do the house. That way, if there is not enough glue, I'm just going to pour it straight on there. It's a little bit easier to work with if I just pour straight on and then spread it on out. Let's see. Hi, Jenny. Okay. Yo, I cannot wait, but the new Snoopy collection comes out, I think, the 23rd of this month. the holiday release, which is going to be all the Christmas stuff. Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. All right, so I am going to glue. I'm not going to put the transfer on like the little flowers, but I do think if you wanted to, you could add some kind of little flowers to make it look like a flower basket thing. What are those things called? Gosh darn it. I thought I said it earlier. Now I already forgot the name. Like a flower basket. But the ones that hang out the windowsill. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If you want to put flowers on it, you can. I am going to glue down the back. Okay, on the front, you want to be sure not to add glue to that middle part, because that's where we're going to slide in the interchangeables. Okay, and I'm going to glue this down to the bottom of our house real quick. Window box. I think September something, Terry. My bank account is saying no. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And it's got the little hole. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but inside of here is a little hole, and that is where it's going to sit, okay? So cute, isn't it? All right, hey, like even if you don't want the word home, you could get this and then you could just chalk inside of here the Snoopy house and then just put Snoopy on the front of the house. I think that would be super cute. Just chalk that, but then you can do this one by itself and then just put the backer behind it. That would be cute, right? All right, let's glue this. A huge Snoopy fan. Yay! Snoopy is just adorable. All right, so I went ahead and added the glue to the back of the house, but now I'm going to go on and I'm just going to spread it out just a bit. Okay, and let's glue it on here. Maybe I should have done the box black. Remember, like I was saying, I probably should have done the box black and then the top part white, because now I do feel like it does kind of run in together with the bottom, but maybe it does look kind of cool. I don't know. Up to you. All right. I know he does. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh would be a cute one too. All right, so I'm going to pop these into here, and let's see how well it sits. It sits great. Okay, so now we can put Snoopy right in there, and it leans back just enough where he's not going to fall out. Oh, but let me put him in there right, because he was a little crooked. But look how cute that is. Okay. And remember, it does come with all of them from the original classic minis. All right. They're all right there, and they're all set to fit specifically for this one. So if you bought the, what is that one? The psychiatric stand, those bases are a bit wider, so they won't fit in here, like the ones with the bubbles on them. These are all the same size, and they will all fit into this one. Put them on across the top of the house. Oh, yeah, like as the, like a mug hugger. Is that what you're talking about? A mug hugger? You can try. It might fall back a little bit. Yes, keyword is home. H-O-M-E. Keyword is home. I'll send you some info on this project. Also, if you don't have the transfers, they will be linked in there as well. So just comment home, and when you do, you're going to click on shop with me. All right, and then it's going to have 2 options there. Oh, it has 3 options really. You can shop the Peanuts designs, so you're going to want to get the minis, and you're going to want to get the little house one. It's called Snoopy, right? That's the one we did for the house. And then you're going to want to click the second one. It says Watts of Love Snoopy Home sign. That is where you'll actually get the wood cutouts. Okay? There are 2 options there. You can do scored or not scored. Scored, it helps me color beforehand. So I do love having it scored because I'll just color it in, and then I'll wax it and then just put the outline on top in black. So I do think that is best. So you can grab that. You can also add other things to your cart if you like to. Like if you wanted the accessory caddy, you can add that, or anything else that you want. And then my Amazon link is there as well. So if you like the Posca pens that I use, these ones are the 0.7. This is a 12 pack, the 0.7 as well. Thank you. I am glad you guys love it. I'm still working on a few others. I just haven't had, this one I've had done for probably about 2 weeks now. I just had to finalize putting it together. Like, not even that. It's really been done for a little while. But I have to finish up the insert ones for like the baskets. The thing is that it doesn't sit flush, and I have to actually edit and create it to fit nicely inside of the basket. So I just haven't been able to sit down to do it. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But anyways, are you guys liking Peanuts every week? I would love to know if you like Peanuts every week, or if you'd prefer Peanuts every other week, like the Watts of Love. I mean, I know we love Plinko. I know we love our Plinko, but I'm wondering if every other week would be better. I mean, I do have a lot of designs, but I just don't want everybody to get so overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed too. It's a lot, right? Yes, so you guys, the 3D printed stuff does take a little bit longer because we print those on demand. Our printers are constantly just running all day, all night. But they do take a while. Also, we are still really behind on orders. I think Robert told me after we got craft boxes done, so we got craft boxes done and out the door, and I asked him, okay, you feel better? Like, how many orders do we have now? He said we had over 80 orders in queue. And I was like, oh! So I've really been helping him. That's why I didn't get to go live the past couple of days. I've really just been helping him knock out as much cutting as I can, so that way when he gets to your order, all he has to do is grab it because they're already all done. So I did all the mug huggers. I am starting the Halloween cutouts from that live sale. That's why I didn't do a live sale this past week. It's like, you guys are doing awesome and buying all the things, which we very much appreciate. I'm glad you love all the designs that we put out there. We just need extra hands. Extra hands and an extra laser or two would be great. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Okay, well, I'm glad. These transfers are so very well used. I need to get another one of these. So I don't know if this one's going to, like, when it sells out, it's gone. So just make sure you grab enough or you have one or two of those on hand if you are one that really likes to use all the peanut stuff, okay? Let's see. Yeah, just send him a message because he's definitely the one to answer that, not me. I'm sorry. Having a feeding problem. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I sure do hope y'all love this as much as I do. I just think this is super cute, and I love it in these colors. I don't know if I really want to change this. What do you guys think? Maybe we should just change it to like brown, huh? What about that? What is that stuff called? Tobacco Road? Should we do Tobacco Road? So that way it looks like it's wood. Perfect. Okay, well, I'm glad that you guys love the peanuts every week. I will keep doing it. I just want to make sure that you guys are loving it and are okay with it every week. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to grab the Tobacco Road gel stain real quick, and I think I'm going to do that in Tobacco Road real quick so that way you can see it. You like it like this? I mean, I guess it does look good, too. Like, it blends in with the bottom part, so I'm really not sure. Let's see. Haunted house stuff. So I have cut out all of the add-ons for Robert to ship. So as soon as he gets your orders, those, you guys, they're being knocked out as they go. I'm sure he's just trying to do, just trying to get as many orders out each day as possible. He is trying to bundle orders where he can, especially if they're bigger, because sometimes those bigger ones with those add-ons go in a bigger box. The bigger boxes cost more. So he might try and do that as well. You could put somebody's name. Yeah, you could definitely do that, like your last name or something. Right now I'm not selling the doghouse and just the characters, but send me a message. Ugh, I really just need to do that on its own. Not right. I'm going to say not right now, just because I do think it would be super cute though. But I would just say not right now, just because I got a little bit too much on my plate. I'm sorry. But maybe I can release it a little bit later, like on a live sell Friday or something like that. But this one will just be for the Lots of Love Wednesday today. I know. Well, then he forgot. He had forgot about the insert, the one for the mug huggers that I had. And he was like, hey, I need to go add this. And he was like, I just packaged it all up so nicely. I hope it fits. So I'm sure it did. But then he had to go undo it to put it back in there because he forgot it. It's all good, though. Okay, well, I will leave it like this, you guys. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I love this. It came out so much better than I actually thought. Like, whenever it's in color, you just see it all together. It just looks awesome, right? So, okay, guys. Oh, the word peanuts and the characters would be cute, too. That would be cute. I'll have to find, I'll have to play around with that one and see if I can find something fun. All right. Y'all take care. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, it's okay, Terry. I don't know that it was, like, taped up, but he did pack it pretty nicely. Okay, comment home. I'm sorry, you guys. Comment home, HOME. Down below, I will send you the link to this. You can grab the designs, or you can just grab the cutouts. If you purchase the cutouts, the cutout bundle today or tomorrow, so Wednesday or Thursday, you will be entered to win some goodies when we play Plinko on Saturday. Okay? All right. Hit the heart button. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, no. Here we go again. I'm going around. I done lost it already.